At first, the sea looks like freedom. No fields, no masters, no taxes, just wind, waves, and a horizon with no walls. That is what you think when you first see the pirate ship. You are not a pirate yet. You are a boy with empty pockets, a hungry stomach, and nowhere better to go. The captain looks down from the deck. He does not welcome you. He only says, "Put him to work." That is your first lesson. Pirates do not join freedom. They join labor. You sleep below deck where the air is wet, dark, and full of rats. Your job is everything grown men refuse to do. Scrub the floor, carry water, patch sails, run messages, clean blood from the planks. At first, the ship feels exciting. Every rope has a purpose. Every shout means something. But soon your hands split open. Salt burns every cut. Your clothes never dry. The water tastes like wood and sickness. You learn that the sea does not care that you are young. A wave can take a boy as easily as a barrel. And the ship will keep moving. Now you are stronger. You climb the rigging while the ship leans into the wind. You tie knots in darkness. You red clouds before storms arrive. The crew calls you useful. That is the closest thing to respect here. From above, freedom looks beautiful. Blue water, white sails, sunlight on waves. But below, men are starving. The ship leaks. Bread grows mold. Water turns foul. Gums bleed. Tempers rot. You begin to understand. A pirate ship is not a dream. It is a wooden prison that moves. The first attack makes your hand shake. The captain promises silver, sugar, maybe gold. Men cheer because hunger makes violence sound reasonable. Cannons roar. Smoke covers the sea. Hooks fly. The ships crash together. And suddenly, there is no adventure. Only bodies. Only noise. Only men stabbing, slipping, screaming. You jump because everyone jumps. You swing because if you do not, someone else will. The man in front of you is not a villain. He is just another poor sailor. For 1 second, you see fear in his eyes. Then he attacks. And the world becomes simple. You survive. Or he does. Afterward, the treasure is smaller than the stories promised. But your hands remember everything. Victory smells like smoke, blood, vomit, and wet rope. Now you are trusted with cannons. The ship's iron teeth. You learn powder, distance, timing. The captain points. You fire. A mast breaks. A deck disappears in smoke. Men become shadows inside fire. The crew respects you now. But respect is dangerous. During battle, enemies aim for you. During arguments, friends remember you control the guns. You sleep with one eye open. Pirates vote, laugh, and share food. But they can still kill each other over a bottle, a rumor, or loot. This is not a family. It is a bargain. And bargains break when men get desperate. Then the crew chooses you. You become quartermaster, the man who divides the loot, the man who speaks for the crew, the man who watches the captain. At first, it feels like power. Men bring arguments to you. Who gets paid? Who gets punished? Who lost a finger and deserves extra shares? You count silver. You weigh coins. You write names in a book that might one day hang you. Pirates love fairness because they do not trust each other. Every coin must be seen. Every injury must be priced. You stand between greed and murder every day. The captain smiles at you less. The crew watches you more. You wanted rank. Now every mistake has witnesses. Freedom has turned into accounting. You stand beside the captain now, close enough to hear his orders, close enough to see his fear. That surprises you. You thought captains were made of iron, but he checks the horizon too often. He studies faces. He knows the crew can love him in the morning and replace him by night. You carry orders, lead attacks, punish cowards, calm drunk men before they become mutineers. The captain tests your loyalty. The crew tests your ambition. Each side whispers, he is losing control. You would make a better captain. You realize the ship is always at war, even when no enemy is near. The captain dies in a battle that earns almost nothing. A lucky shot. A body wrapped in canvas. A splash. Then the crew looks at you. Not with love. with calculation. Can you lead? Can you feed them? Can you keep them alive? You become captain because enough men believe you are useful. Your cabin is larger, but you sleep worse. Every decision is yours now. Chase the ship, and men may die. Let it go, and men may starve. Spare prisoners, and you look weak. Kill them, and something human inside you goes quiet. You wear a fine coat taken from a dead man. And finally understand why captains look lonely. Power does not make you safe. It makes you visible. Your name begins to travel faster than your ship. Ports whisper it. Merchants fear it. Governors curse it. Young fools admire it. Stories make you braver than you were. Songs make you crueler than you meant to be. Soon, ships surrender before you fire. That should feel like victory. Instead, it feels like the world tightening around your throat. Fame protects you. Then it traps you. Every survivor can describe your flag. Every stolen coin becomes evidence. Every governor wants your head. Your crew cheers when they hear your name in taverns. You do not. You know legends do not retire. They end. Usually at the end of a rope. The sea changes. Warships appear where merchant ships used to be. Old hiding places become traps. Friends in ports stop smiling. Governors offer pardons. Empires make peace. Merchants hire escorts. The age that created you is closing like a fist. Some of your crew leave. Some accept pardons. Some betray others to save themselves. You call them cowards. But at night, you wonder if they are the smart ones. You once thought the sea meant no master. But every pirate has masters. Hunger, fear, greed, weather, the crew, the crown, and finally, the gallows. When they catch you, it is not dramatic. No final storm. No glorious battle. Just a mistake. A harbor you should not have trusted. A man who sold your name for his own pardon. They put you in chains on land. The stillness feels wrong. No waves. No wind. Only streets full of people who came to see the monster. You want to tell them you were a boy once. Hungry. Cold. Scrubbing blood from wood before you understood what it meant. You want to tell them the sea lied. That freedom was real for a moment. In the wind. In the first sight of open water. But no one wants that story. They want the legend. They want the pirate. They want the ending. The rope is rough. The crowd is loud. The sky is blue. And for the first time in years, you smell no salt. Only dust, sweat, and fear. You look at the boys in the crowd. They stare with wide eyes, dreaming of ships, flags, and freedom. You want to warn them. The sea is not freedom. It is hunger with waves. Gold that vanishes. Blood that stays. Then the platform drops. And your legend becomes a warning. This is what happens when you mistake escape for freedom.